like you get from the Nautilus.
And
I mean, who's surprised? We know he's going to play a tank.
The crowd is
I'm
booing.
sorry. You guys knew it wasn't going to be Silas.
But yeah.
Knew it wasn't going to be
Coming
Silas.
into this year has really been able to perform not only at a super high level, but incredibly consistently as well. As potentially in trouble.
Well, he's not going to be
No, it's
as
just level
scared
one.
as you would expect him to be,
Yeah.
because that's only a level 1 rumble. Dokla's got to try to get away to the safety of his teammates.
No.
He flashes right into Impact, who's waiting with the headbutt.
Masters when he was playing Lucian, and they were like, okay, no Western ADCs.
Poor JJ, though,
Dokla's
immediately
dead.
for the engage on Dokla, straight out of
Pings
the...
up towards top because he knows he needs to be able to try to fix this wave, but TL are already moving towards mid and just constantly scrapping here.
Who he won that scrap, though, ready to engage back on Core JJ. His Contracts follows it up with a flash Arctic Assault. Core still alive here for another second, 58.
Comes Yon, though.
He's still trying to walk it away. Core's gonna die, but what's the cost? Palafox has to flash out as Umpty is ready to keep that chase going. APA still needs a little bit more damage.
Experience, a bunch of gold here, and you can see he's already nearly 500 now, over 500 gold ahead with that first blood plus everything else.
And Umpty and Yon are
Yet
ready
again.
to go for Dokla yet again. Core JJ with a crash down, but a nice 3-man pulverize from Huhi to at least try to...
the shield!
But the shield was perfectly timed. Umpty gets away. Oh my God, it's an absolute disaster for both supports, because I think he did, but he should be at least back up above support counters at this point. While a 2v2 topside, bullet time, big threat onto Yon. He's down to 200 HP, but Huhi is even lower. Core JJ, one more auto attack will take him down. FBI gets it. That last turret shot will not connect, and it means that FBI gets away. NRG 2v2
Here comes
here
Ivern.
and get one kill, but now another 2v2 is ready for him. Umpty joins up as Huhi cannot find the combo on Yon. He's on a killing spree, and FBI trying to focus Umpty, trying to get something here. The barrier is used. The barrier might not have been enough. One more hit is all they need.
Oh!
And
9 game several times. And if you look at their vision line, it's really, really well set up all the way across here.
Have a TP, and they don't want to give up 6 scrubs here, so we'll see if TL can start the fight properly.
TL just wants to at least get one of them away. Core JJ on the front, but the equalizer with the Glacial Prison catches out APA. Bullet time over the top. Nicely done. Comboed with the pulverize from Huhi as Contracts needs to get back away, and the Ornhorn is summoned up. The first of the grubs goes over to NRG, but APA is going to kill on Huhi too. Now FBI is caught. Impact with a beautiful knockoff. Once again, frontlining. Fate sealed over the wall from Palafox finds 3. Nobody on Team Liquid is dead just yet. Palafox in the middle of everyone. He can't get out in time. A double kill for Yon. Team Liquid is low, but NRG is dead. That is the team fighting difference yet again, as Impact and Yon do not want to let Contracts get away with this one either. The minion wave is coming up. Time is ticking down. Contracts knows his days in this lane are limited. Yon and Impact only need a little bit more damage in the extended fight.
And you really want to get the buy because you're sitting on gold, but it's just not worth it. You need to be there with your team faster. He didn't even have an item completion, so he's going back to buy some components. Yes, that makes you more powerful.
Right? Impact actually got to that fight before Palafox and was able to set up the ult as he's coming up river as well.
Multiple forms of engage, of having multiple carries who can put out high amounts of consistent damage. You know, TL draft these comps really well. They play the map incredibly well. So they can just back up.
Yeah, Contracts over the wall here, but now he's got to be careful. He's stunned up with a Shattering Strike and had to flash over the wall to try to escape to safety, but the Magnet Storm continues the lockdown. APA takes the first kill, and NRG is just too scattered. The bullet time barely tickles Impact and barely hits anybody else. Dokla still trying to escape, but a max range root collar locks him up a little bit long.
Of what you would expect this fight to do, and this is very similar again to that fight where Core caught 4 members
On the Valkyrie from APA there to respond to the attempted engage. Dokla's ready to try to cut him off. Team Liquid continuing to disengage now. Impact with the flash away. He redirects the Ornhorn anyway, right back into the Energy Divers into the back line. While Yon is now flanking Energy. He's found FBI as Impact still survives on the other end of the fight. FBI's down, APA's on a rampage. Yon is godlike and Contracts falls. Nobody on Team Liquid is dead except for Impact, but it's a noble sacrifice for a 5-for-1. It's still 60 seconds too early to take Baron. Team Liquid is crushing game 2.
Beware the flanking Ezreal coming around from the back. Some glass cannon, like top lane counter picks, they're sticking with the tanks, and it ends up looking really, really good in a fight like this.
Absolutely. I mean, these carries just, they can never get to Yon. They can never get to APA. And if you can't do that, you can't win the game. Doko's going to have to drop the equalizer just to try to buy a little bit of time.
Every step forward is a cautious step like they're in a horror movie, man. The jump scare is right around every brush. That's who he's going to lose most of his HP. Forced to ulti. Counterattack from Contracts with the ult, but it's not very good. At least not at this point. APA's unstoppable. FBI's in the middle of everybody. They don't even care to turn around and kill him. Let Yon mop it up when he feels like it. Dokla gets run over next. It's an absolute steamroller down mid lane, and it's painted blue. Team Liquid going for the Nexus turrets. Now you'd have to think they got a couple of minions, and it's all they're gonna need. NRG's got Huhi and Palafox, but they'd want so much more. Palafox already has to reset position. Huhi ain't gonna live long in the front line with no ulti. A couple of seconds left on Contracts, but it doesn't really matter. Second Nexus turret crumbles. NRG doesn't have the manpower. Team Liquid taking their time because they know they are inevitable. Yon is legendary as FBI and Contracts are right back into the fountain. And Team Liquid is gonna get it done. 2-0 in this series. 7-0 in their series across the split. They finish with that perfect score. 7-0. They're the